This is the easternmost part of the recreation area at Fort Cooper State Park. And there's a pavilion for the Seminole Trail Heritage display. We're going to look at the first kiosk. Has some lovely art, has a lot of information. Right down this path. Seminole War Trail kiosk. The first one, a beautiful three-sided kiosk. Guy Labrie did some of the artwork. I was going to work on the other ones, unfortunately he passed away. The Fort Cooper Seminole Heritage Trail. Painting by Guy Labrie. Shows kiosk number 1, which we're at. The second one is down at the end of the parking lot, the beginning of the trail. The third one at the intersection with the old military road, and the fourth one right at the entrance to the fort site in the lake. Different animals you might see about the Seminoles living in the Cove of the Withlacoochee. And that's why the fort is here, is that the Army wanted to observe the Seminoles from the Cove of the Withlacoochee. And you can even donate $50 and get your name on a brick, which I need to do. Kiosk number 1. And down here is the lake and the recreation area, picnic pavilions and playgrounds and stuff. Okay, from the end of the parking area, there's this little loop around. And usually there's a barricade across the trail to keep the cars out, and usually the fence is locked right there. But since it's the reenactment weekend, it's open right now to have the vendors and the reenactors get through. And right over here is kiosk number 2 of the Seminole War Trail. And coming from the parking lot, we come to kiosk number 2. It says Life Along the Withlacoochee, some wonderful paintings by Guy Labrie, who sadly just recently passed away. This is one of the last projects, some beautiful paintings about Seminole life in the Cove of the Withlacoochee. Necessities of life, living off the land, nation of traditional and ceremony. And picture of the Seminoles planning the war, the different edible plants in the area, and just some beautiful paintings. And it's a shame that we're going to miss him, that he's gone. And this part of this trail is paved. It's a beautiful trail. Okay, you have kiosk number 3. First you have the Withlacoochee State Trail, a 50-mile bike trail that goes by the park. There's a sign there, it says Old Military Road. That little pathway you see through there is the remnants of the old military road from 1836. You have a kiosk on the plants and animals of the park. That part of the trail goes back to the parking lot, and that trail will go down in a minute, goes to the fort site. Kiosk number 3, War Comes to the Cove. The first part of the Seminole War, the Seminoles, it says a year of victory for the Seminoles. That actually pretty much bested the Army at 3 different campaigns that tried to cross the Withlacoochee and attack the Seminoles there. So this is the third one, General Scott, and he also has a lackluster success, really no success at all. He fails to meet the Seminoles. And then as he's pulling back, he has the Georgia Battalion establish Fort Cooper here at this site to observe the Indians on the Cove of the Withlacoochee, believed to be their stronghold. And a little images on the side of the Seminole leadership. And still it would be really another 9 months before the United States really had any significant victory against the Seminoles. And so let's go down the unpaved, really scenic path to the fort site. And kiosk number 4 at the end of the trail. This is the fort site here where they're having the reenactment this weekend on the shore of what used to be beautiful Lake Withlacoochee. I probably pronounced it better than most. Dried up kind of most of the past 20 years. But I do remember when it was up much higher, looked very pretty. Lonely outpost in the hostile land. A picture of Major Mark Anthony Cooper commanding the Florida Battalion, and who's also the Adjutant General in Georgia. Seminole musket, and our Jackson Walker painting the Macon Grays at Fort Cooper. They're in about the Seminoles. Relentless pressure to leave and proud descendants. The Seminoles were not driven out. Of course, the Army remained under siege here for about 2 weeks in April 1836. Only one soldier was killed, but the soldiers really couldn't go much anywhere with the Indians around the area. And that is the Seminole War Trail for Fort Cooper State Park.